ultimately won the trophy. But one thing that really stands out among them is their coach, who had never had a senior team experience, but given the chance, he was able to bring them to the final, and even in the final, were able to beat Nigeria, an undefeated team. So we would like to look at what worked for the coach tactically, that he was able to beat Jose Poseiro in the final match. Yeah. So let me come to you, Ogidi, on that issue.
All right. Thank you for this opportunity to join the panel of discussion. And I will thank our viewers too for always tuning to join Pro Sports Analysis. I'll quickly delve into the match. Now, looking at the coach from the very first game after the group stages, you realize that he was more into attacking.
Yeah.
But this time around, he let the wing back stay with the defenders.
Okay.
And this helped the team even after they were down in the Mali game.
Okay.
They were still pulling. Even though the striker was not in the team very well, but they were just joining the attack from the middle to the box.
Okay.
Now, what worked for the coach very well, even though he's an interim coach, but what worked for him very well was that he loved the players.
Okay.
Now, I was reading an article concerning the coach, and now they named him to be the special one.
Okay.
Because he came out of nowhere and brought the team to the finals.
Yeah.
Now, what I think what didn't work for Jose Poseiro was that he didn't really change his tactics from the group stages to the final.
Yeah.
He was still playing this 5-4-1 when they were defending.
Yeah.
So they isolated Osimhen.
Mm-hmm.
This is a prolific striker in Napoli with a lot of goals, but had only a goal in the whole of AFCON.
Yeah.
And it's quite disturbing.
Yeah.
So I think the interim coach, Emerse Fae, really read the game very well. And even looking at the final game, like, he gave the wing backs Edinkra a lot of chance to roam about.
Yeah.
He was freely roaming in the game, and that really worked for them, because almost the 2 goals he brought about the corner, and also gave the assist to Hala. So I think the coach really studied his team very well and gave out a tactics that was very, very open and clean every day, as compared to Poseiro, who was stick to his normal tactics of 5-4-2 when defending, and that really inhibits the Nigerian team. So that's what I can say concerning the team.
So as you heard, Jose Poseiro failed to do his homework concerning the Elephants of La Côte d'Ivoire. They were actually trampling upon all the big teams they came across. Against Mali, they were the underdogs. Against Senegal, they were the underdogs, and they always make sure that, notwithstanding all the obstacles, they still came up on top. So that was something that Jose Poseiro should have looked at. A team that is able to come back in all games, all tough games like that. So one thing the coach was able to do was also to bring a kind of team spirit among the players and among the fans. And you talked about the free role that he gave some of the players, so that they were able to express themselves. If you look at Edingra and Frank Kessel like this, you could see that he gave them freedom to really express themselves, and I'm sure that was what actually worked positively for him. Yeah, but on the contrary, with the Jose Poseiro, you could see that he was more defensive minded.
Yeah, sure.
He was more defensive minded, and in tournaments like this, of course, you wouldn't want to concede more goals. But if you have attacking talents in Osimhen, Lookman, and the rest, you could actually go in for attack and win. But unfortunately, he didn't do that, and it worked against him. So that is what you have by way of tactics, that they failed in that regard.